Hi, my friends. Welcome to another episode of Dawn's Dogmatic on our Thursday walk. I hope everyone has had a great week so far, and I hope we're all getting ready to celebrate our nation's independence and what a great nation we live in. On this episode of Dawn's Dogmatic, we're going to talk about funerals and death. Where I came from, everybody was buried. We would have a funeral, like we would have the body at the house and we would put them in a coffin and people would come by and view it. And then we would go to the church or their hall and we would go like have a little service. And then we would take them to the cemetery and then the men would bury them with like shovels and things, like put the dirt in. And long story short, when we came into the world, my sister and I were working for this auction company and we were helping like box up the things and put them, to sell, category them, put them in a catalog. And we came into this living room and we were like on this shelf. They had a bunch of these little tiny metal vase things. And my sister was like, oh my goodness, look at this man has all these trophies. We didn't know what trophies were really, by the way. Like we never seen a bunch of them in real life. And we were like, oh, this is so cool. And so then we realized they had like a screw top on them and we were like, oh my goodness, we can't get these open. So we tried and we finally gave up and we piled them all in a box. And we kept like working and then we picked up the elderly man, would have been elderly man's chair. And under his chair was these velvet like boxes. And so we opened them up and we were like, oh my goodness, there's even bigger trophies in these boxes. And they weighed a ton. And so we were like, tried to open them. We were like, whatever. And then we found these like little papers with them, but we couldn't quite make heads or tails of what they were because they had people's names on them. And so we just stuck them all back in the boxes and then stuck them all in a big box and put them out to sell, like lined them up with all the auction stuff. Well, the auctioneer comes by and we're like, oh, we have box 1, 2, 3, et cetera, et cetera. And we're like, in this box, we don't know what to do with. It's like all these little trophies and we're not sure if people even buy them. Well, he had a conniption fit and was like, that's not trophies. That's people's remains. We're not allowed to have those. And he had to call the elderly gentleman's family and have them come pick him up. And needless to say, I think we nearly gave him a heart attack that day. And we came to find out what urns were and what ashes were and how people cremated themselves. It was quite an experience and we're still friends with the auctioneer. We love him to death. But so there you go. I hope y'all have a great week. I love y'all. Take care.